Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kryptonite. So let's dive in.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kryptonite, the crypto investor channel. I'm Boris, so let's dive in. Today, we're going to look at Cartesi. CTSI is the symbol, and it's a great project. They are able to allow programmers to actually use regular code like Python or other regular languages, and you can actually do smart contracts. It's what you call a layer 2. So they go on the top of a layer 1, and using regular programming language, you are able to program very complex smart contracts, things that you could not do with regular blockchain programming languages like Solidity. Or the other thing that really you can do with Cartesi is programming things that are random. So that's why some people have developed recently a poker game based on Cartesi, but that's also all blockchain related, because obviously you don't want people to contest, what happened during a certain game. So it's recording all the hands, it's recording everything, and it's a great project overall, because there is a shortage of blockchain programmers right now because they're all in very high demand. And Cartesi solves that problem by allowing programmers to actually not use blockchain language, but to actually use mainly Python. And Python is a language, probably the most, or at least maybe the most, but one of the top three languages the most used in the world, in the programming world. So if you want to learn more about Cartesi, they got a great website, cartesi.io. They explain everything that they do. Really, it pushes two things, very far, makes it much more powerful because of the Python language being much more advanced than the blockchain languages. You can actually program smart contracts, but to a much higher level. It also allows you to do scalability and to do something making it very scalable, because one of the biggest thing in blockchain transactions, smart contracts, all those things, as long as the blockchain is being used but at a low level, let's say you only have a few thousands of users, most blockchains will handle the volume, no problem. But if the things picks up and suddenly we see millions, then tens of millions, then hundreds of millions of people using a specific blockchain, they might have a big scalability problem, in the sense that the blockchain cannot handle the volume anymore. It's just too much all at once, especially when there's a big spike. So it solves all those problems, and also the privacy is a big thing, because it can preserve the privacy, especially in DApps, in decentralized applications. So for all those reasons, really Cartesi is a great project, and really has its place in the crypto world, because it's going to be more and more needed, and it's growing rapidly. You already have a lot of people staking the CTSI coin, and I'll go over this in a minute, because of the returns you get from CTSI, which are very impressive. So overall, a great project, mainly meant for programmers, but programmers are the backbone of blockchain. If you have no DApps being developed, decentralized applications being developed on a specific blockchain, that blockchain is useless. It's like having an operating system, and there are no software for your operating system. People remember back in the 80s, 90s, 2000, why PC was so successful was because they had the most software, the most applications being developed for, let's say, the Windows platform. That's why Windows became the most popular operating system. Well, blockchain's a little bit the same. It's pretty much like a database slash operating system. If you have no applications being developed on the top of that specific blockchain, that blockchain doesn't have a whole lot of use. And Cartesi can bring a lot of developers and regular developers to a specific blockchain. As you see recently, they just started working, with Chainlink. They're working with pretty much most blockchain at this point. I mean, they work with Avalanche. They actually list all the ones they're compatible with. But as you can see, Ethereum, the Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Matic, Avalanche, Elrond, and Injective Protocol. So, and of course, there's more than that. So, but they are pretty much on all the top ones. So that's gonna make Cartesi very, very appealing, and more so because you can only go so far in the fight for developers. Because yes, a bank might say, "I'll pay you double," but then some other big projects comes in and say, "I'll pay you triple." At some point, it's just gonna become impossible financially to keep on multiplying salaries like crazy. So the only way things can actually keep on going is the ability to use normal languages and not have specifically people that know the blockchain language but can develop, on the top of a regular language like Python. So on the price side, Cartesi's been jumping lately, and if we look at the overview, you see over the past month, we've gone from 60 cents, and right now it's $1.27. That jumped all the way up to about $1.40, $1.60 the other day. Its all-time high is almost there because its all-time high is $1.75. So it's coming back to its all-time high. I think it's gaining momentum because more and more people are learning about Cartesi. Right now it's ranked 140, so it is definitely not in the top 100, but it's going up there. It's been around that number for some time. It had dropped to about 180, 190 a few weeks, maybe 2 months ago. Now it's coming back up. It has the potential to go to the top 50, seriously. So lots of room to grow. And if you look at the market cap, it's only about $617 million, which is already a nice number, something solid, but a lot of room to grow. It could easily, 10x from here. And that's very, very doable to go to a $6 billion project for being one of the main layer 2 used to do smart contracts, to do decentralized applications, to do a lot of other things that blockchain language cannot do. So it really brings a lot of value to the table. Where can you buy it? That's the great thing about Cartesi. It is now on pretty much all the major exchange. If we see those markets, Binance, Coinbase, UOB, KuCoin, Gate.io, Kraken. I mean, they're pretty much on all the exchanges. Even yesterday, they went on the Indonesian exchange, the largest Indonesian exchange, Indodax. They're now right here. So they are really getting everywhere. And Indonesia, mind you, is about 275 million people living in Indonesia, so a big market, to get to, and getting on the biggest exchange there is definitely a big thing. But literally, you can see they are listed pretty much on a ton of exchange, so very easy to find. And like I said, a great project. They have a bunch of new developments coming. They've launched a new mainnet. They have lots of new projects coming up all the time. So they're very active and they have an extremely active community. So it's really a nice token. It can go pretty far. Uh, that's the other thing that people love about Cartesi. Not only can the price go up and will go up, where would it go from here? It could easily go to $2-3 in the near future, and during this bull run, it even has the capacity to eventually reach $6 to $10 from most of the conservative predictions out there, calculations. Um, it has the possibility to go from $6 to $10. So nice, nice multiplier right there. But the other big thing is the staking, and not dreaming. You are looking at about 50% on most platforms for CTSI. So depending on which one you go with, they're all pretty close to each other. On average, 51%. That means that if you have $1,000 of CTSI on a monthly basis, you're going to receive about $34 of earnings, and for the whole year, you're going to receive $511. And I can attest to that because I've staked CTSI for literally months right now. I've started buying CTSI back in May of this year. So it's been a while since I've been buying CTSI, and literally it's been the biggest money maker as far as staking that I have. So they have paid. I personally use my container, but there are many others. You can use whichever you want. They roughly all offer about the same. They're all about along the 50-55% reward, and it's really a great coin to stake. So look it up, do your research, make sure it's a project you want to invest in. And I hope this video helps. I'll see you on the next video of. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.